Hi everyone, welcome back to Hobby Rocks. It's Tracy. So I thought I'd do a little update on the garden. So we've got a few builders things going on, as you can see, but the flowers out the front are doing really well. Some of them better than others. Hang on, I can try and get this out. See, I'm using my gimbal, which there is a setting where you can get it to be a little bit more responsive. There was more flowers out. This one looks a little bit sorry for itself down here. Got a bit of kind of brown going on, but I've watered them because we now have an outside tap at the front. We've got a rose coming through the fence. It's going to show you Gary's bits and bobs, and there is my tap. Look at that. So from now on, my little car, my poor little car, I've got to get rid of these weeds. I've got some weed killer. Will not be so dusty. You can just about make the dust on the front of it there, and a little bit of mud from the road, because this is our road, and you can see how dry and dusty it is. Now the other day I did kind of wet it down, which is why you can see like little wet, like darker patches. But that's our bins. Nice picture of the bins, not, and they're dusty from the road, so I'm gonna be kind of wetting down the road, which I'll do a little bit later. Hopefully stop some of the dust. You see a little rose over there. There's a few roses in the little hedgerow there, which Joyce put in, I think. Anyway, I'm going to pause it and take you out the back and show you how Gary's getting on with his bits and bobs he's doing. Okay, so the flowers are coming on nicely in the corner here, and the little sleepy pussycat, which I still haven't painted, but I will. So this area over here is not looking quite so bad these days, although the bunny rabbits, which are those things about, how can I show you? It'll focus on my finger. There. Those things, they're kind of looking a bit sorry for themselves, all of them. A bit bedraggled, and I have watered them, but everything else is thriving and green, so I don't know why they are. We've got another Acer there, which has got to go in. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that in a big pot, or if I'm going to put one of these. See at the back there, we've got another little yucca. It's not really coming to much where it is. Sorry, I had a fly attack me. I see Gary was a little bit slap happy with his paint there, but that will wear off. So yeah, there's an Acer there. We could move the yucca and put the other Acer along the back there, or not, I don't know. So my fuchsia in the pot's coming along really nicely. And there's the decking. Hang on, let's move up with the egg chair. So over here, this is where Gary's doing his work. I'll show you a little bit more about that in a sec. And we've got the other flower border gone absolutely mental, as you can see. But at the back there, that is a pot that I've put those petunias in so that they'd be raised up and you'd see them. There's my loo seat with the flowers in. My sister said I turned into my mother, that I'll turn anything into a plant pot, which is actually quite true. Where am I? There you go. Those are gorgeous. They're kind of really deep purple and white stripy. Again, another raised pot just to get it up there. But I've got a few nice plants at the back that are not being seen because of this giant fuchsia bush that, well, it was Joyce's, but it's a bit of an that's been trimmed back a few times, but there's another one at the back there you can just about see. So caravan, here we go. This is the behind part over here that I was working on the other day, where you've got not very much to stand on. The side of it is now kind of a mass of battens. I'm going to go up the decking to show you the rest, because I can't show you the roof unless we go up here. So there we go. This is what Gary's been doing. As you can see, he's got his work cut out. So this top bit here is putting all these cross bits in. They were all long. Now he's putting the cross bits in, and those are what he calls his noggins, which I think is hilarious, because I always thought your noggin was your head. But yeah, this is all Gary's framework. He's got halfway across it It finishes about there, and it's about the same again, because the greeny horrible section here, which we didn't paint, I did say he was going to be wasting his money really, painting it, because he's going to cover it up. So there we go, that's what he's been doing. So at the back there, just along this fence, you can see my runner beans are really doing well. Some of them are right to the top of the fence now. And this section over here is quite a lot of weed in there. Actually, Gary's weeded it. Wow, he has weeded it. So you can see the plants, that's good. But they are quite a way down. The wall is now higher than, let's come over here a bit. No, wrong way. And that's the wrong way too. There we go. So this is quite a bit higher than the soil. So we've got more yuccas, and you can now see my my plant pots, which couldn't before, just a mass of weed. I'm surprised I didn't know he did that. Wow, that's good. So we've got another yucca there that could come up. But all of those along here, which now just coming into shot there, are raspberries and strawberries. And that right at the end is another fuchsia bush, which is similar to the others. So if I sort of show you this part here, this where he's working on that wall, it hasn't got the bricks on like these. Those are more of his just wood he's placed on top, which is going to be used on here for the rest of the roof. So the back's all like this as well. That's what I was helping with the other day. And these tall bits here, he's got to cut them. Once he's got it all done, he's going to cut them flush so that he's ready then to start putting the roof on, and then ready to put the walls on. Once that's done, we're going to start on the inside. So I have a lot of work ahead of me, clearing out. Shut up, bird, trying to upstage me, I don't know. Noisy. Anyway, forget the bird. Don't know what he's going on about. Anyway, this is looking down from the decking. Oh yes, so there, just bear with me a second. It's my garden table and chairs that I was telling you about on my Rocks chat today. I do have a parasol for the middle, and these do have cushions just for the seat area, not necessarily for the backs, just the seat. And I'm going down now, guys. It's very steep steps. Okay, so it doesn't look particularly pretty, this table, but I'm going to paint it. There's my barbecue. It's like a clamshell. And there's Gary's fire pit. But he's obviously, these ladders and everything have been used. He's got a new ladder, which is much better. So coming over then, we can actually see garden now. You can see how far down the soil is from the wall now. It kind of goes right over the edge. I don't suppose it matters too much, but I've got a bit of a disaster area going on here with my little ornaments, which I will sort out. But yeah, where are we? Here we go up. There we are. So we've got geraniums now starting to come out. It's just budding. And these are my hanging baskets. They've gone a bit crazy. I did have them on the back of the decking, but you have to go all the way up there to water them, so it wasn't the best thing. There's my little squirrel, but Harley decided to throw him off the decking and he broke his tail. Sorry, Granny D. But this is my little bird bath. It's got a few of them now, about 3 or 4. A little rose bush. There's more wood. Hydrangea will be coming out soon. But you can't see the other one because this raspberry has taken over, but I've got a nice fuchsia in there, and it is a pretty one. I'll show you. I have to try and move that one. Maybe I'll switch them round or something, or move it somewhere else. But we've got quite a few strawberries, but we do need to expose them or they won't redden off when they got to get a little bit bigger, obviously. And here we've got that other fuchsia, but this is a nicer one. Only nicer that the foliage is actually a pretty colour, but it's still one of these little spindly ones. Now we've got the rubbish area, which Gary hasn't finished yet. He's still working on this part of the wall. He's got to get some more of these bricks, though. He's only got that much left, which can't do it. So we've got the membrane, stop the weeds. Oh look, my runner beans have got some flowers on them. Over this end anyway. And there's another couple of fuchsias that I've put in because I took cut-ins. That's another one of them spindly ones which will take over because I didn't plan on having we didn't plan on having runner beans at the back, so if I had known I was going to do that, I wouldn't have planted these things because they do take over. But I figured we needed something to take over that area. And we've got another little yucca. Oh, this must get quite a big one. But this area here just needs completely doing. That's my mum's frame from her swing that just rotted away. Gemma did want to use it for a swing, but I'm not sure that she ever will. So that might end up going. But that's it. This is the wall bit that needs doing. And there we go, looking from the back end. That's Martin's shed. I'm going to paint that because it's a bit rusty. But yeah, it's coming on, at least. But it would be so good when this is completely covered. And you can see all the storage boxes inside. I've got to start sorting all that out. And there's the cushions waiting to go back on on things. So I can smell fire. Well, he had a fire yesterday, like a little bonfire. I think it might start it up again. So in this tree, which is the yucca, I did actually pull all this down, but they're sprung back up again. But you can just about see here, and I don't know if you can, let's go the direction thingy. There we go. We've got a couple of bird baths in there. They're looking a bit murky, but birds don't seem to mind. But yeah, it's sprung back to life, and every single yucca we have in this garden is actually a cut-in from this one. Gary seems to be really good at taking cut-ins from them for some reason. They always work out. Anyway, that's it. Hope you like the little tour and how Gary's getting on with that nasty eyesore caravan, which will end up being a fabulous workspace for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.